Welcome to the Horror and Gore Horror Movie Podcast, your number one podcast for all things horror. I'm your host, Big Goobs, and of course, I'm always joined by my friend and co-host, Dakota. How are you, Dakota?
I'm doing good, Goobs. How you doing?
Doing good. It's been a good week and time to get into some horror movie conversation. And when we start off with that, let's just go with what we watched this week. You go first if you're ready.
Yeah, I got you. I watched four movies this week. So first off, I watched The Howling from 1981. Really good movie. Loved it a lot. Then after that, I watched The Howling 2. Not so good movie. Only good thing is Christopher Lee. Then after that, I watched Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, the new Bruce Springsteen biopic. Loved it. It's top 10 of the year for me. Then after that, I decided to watch The Howling 3, The Marsupials, which it's okay, but definitely better than The Howling 2.
Yeah. Nice. So, go through mine. I also watched The Howling 1 through 3. Howling original was good. Howling 2, not good. Howling 3, better than number 2. So, but not too bad. Then, because it just dropped on Peacock, I rewatched Jurassic World Rebirth. Still love it. Still a fun-ass time. Then, the other night, I was able to actually catch a showing of Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein at a local theater, and it is fantastic. So, once it drops on Netflix, be ready. And if you have showings, I recommend going. And then to wrap it up,
one question I want to ask you real quick about that theater. Did you get popcorn there?
Yeah.
How was the popcorn? Because I knew the bar looked that was a fancy theater that you went to. Was there any fancy popcorn?
No, the popcorn was pretty standard. They did actually have on the side a bunch of popcorn seasonings for free and like condiments and stuff for free. So that was pretty chill. And they serve beer, so I got a beer as well. So it was pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then today I rewatched one of my favorite Stephen King adaptations, Thinner, which we'll talk about later on in the episode. But that's it for my watches. Let's go on to some news. We just got some news of Gremlins 3. It is going to be a direct sequel to the first two, which is awesome because I love the first two. And it does actually have a release date of November 19th of 2027. So still have a little bit of time to go, but we're getting it. And Spielberg is coming back as a producer. The original writer is coming back as a producer, but there's going to be a new writing team. So I'm excited for it, and because I love the Gremlins. Gremlins 2 is my favorite out of the couple. So we'll see how number 3 stacks up.
So for this, I was going to say, so Christopher Columbus is coming back. But like you said, he's not writing it. He wrote the first two. He's actually directing this one. I forgot who directed the first two. It was the same guy. He's directed a lot of stuff that we know and love. But this is the problem I got. One, I think I trust not Christopher Columbus, but Chris Columbus is because he done the Harry Potter movies at the very beginning, like Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and I think he done Prisoner of Azkaban. I like those movies. But with a new writing team that goes along with this, how much of the Gremlins story is going to change up? That is my question with this. Is it going to be as good as those first two? Like, I haven't seen the second one, but like the first one I hold very high for like a gateway horror movie, a holiday horror movie, and just a fun family movie in general. And are they going to give it that type of touch to it, or is this just going to be totally something different?
As long as they keep the gremlins and the creatures practical, I'll be fine with it. Just give us practical mogwais and I'll be good with it.
Definitely. I want some practical gizmo.
Yes, exactly.
So up next for our next piece of news, We got some popcorn buckets. A lot of popcorn buckets. You thought the Wicked popcorn buckets were outrageous? No. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 has the most outrageous popcorn buckets. They got some at Regal, some at AMC, some at Cinemark. When I posted my post earlier on TikTok, like yesterday, my comments, there was not even theaters I knew about, and they were asking me, so I had to do research. So there's specific ones. So at Cinemark, Regal, AMC, all three of them, and Harkins is doing it because I know there's a Harkins near you, Goobs.
Yeah.
And if you guys have a Marcus Theater near you, because I looked up for some people, it's the stage with like Chica, I think it's Bonnie and Freddie up there. Sorry about that. It's like you press on, it's like the lights and everything.
Yeah.
That looks cool. At AMC you got, it's like your generic head popcorn bucket for like all the horrors. It really is the one like Megan that you could take off the face.
Yeah.
But with this one, you can wear it as a mask. So it kind of goes with the lore of the game. Of if you wear Freddy's face or any of the faces, they won't see you. And the eyes light up. But the one thing from AMC I really want, it is the cupcake. It's the cup. The eyes move on the cupcake. That's the one thing I want. Like, I like the popcorn bucket, but I want that cup. Cinemarks, it's about the same. The cups, I think there's not a cup for it, a special type of cup. But Freddy, it's like a stuffed Freddy, and he's holding just like a square like metal tin, which it's like $35 for it.
Yeah.
This is the problem that a lot of people had. I noticed in my comments, the prices of these popcorn buckets. Every retailer posts them. Regal did, Cinemark did, AMC don't. So we don't know how much the cup and the popcorn bucket costs. But with Marcus Theaters also, which I'm shocked none of the others are doing this, is that for the cup, they're actually doing a Freddy head cup, which is pretty cool. Harkins is just doing the popcorn bucket. My theater, I looked up, we don't have nothing, but a lot of the times we get Cinemark stuff. So hopefully we get something. I don't really want that stage, but if we have that stage, not that bad, but I kind of want the stuffed one if we actually have any. But what's your thoughts on these bucket scoops?
Dude, I love them. I love the first movie. I'm not too keen on the lore. I don't know a lot about it, but I'm a casual fan, and like that stage popcorn bucket as it lights up and all that stuff, super sick. So looking forward to that. Another thing I'm looking forward to is Curry Barker's upcoming horror feature film that premiered at multiple film festivals this year. Obsession will actually hit theaters May 15th of 2026. So just a few short months, and it's from Focus Features. And if you don't know Curry Barker, YouTube does a lot of comedy stuff. However, he gave us the absolute banger Milk and Cereal last year, I believe.
Yeah, August.
Yeah, and then he did the other one, The Chair, which I haven't seen yet, but I've heard people say it's pretty fucking wild. So looking forward to this. Don't know anything about it. I've just heard it's fantastic. What are your thoughts?
So I'm really excited for this. I love Milk and Cereal. I think it was top 10 last year for horror movies. For me, Curry Barker is one of those. It's kind of like a Radio Silence, Chris Tuckman, all of them. Like, he's been doing more than like Chris Tuckman. Like, he's like one of us that makes movies, but like Radio Silence, the Rocker Brothers, all of them, they have these little skits and everything. And he's turning it into a movie. And this is his first feature film, like in a theater. And I have this synopsis. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, man, I'm good.
So it's about a boy. He's kind of reclusive and doesn't get like the ladies, but I think he makes a wish that he wants a certain girl to pay attention to him, and this girl kicks in, and it's like a wild obsession. It's like crazy as fuck. She's like obsessed with him, like crazy, like creepy style, and the still out. I think you've seen the still of the boy in the bathroom. It looks like and just sitting there
Yeah.
all covered in blood.
Yeah.
But I am ready for this. I like me you like you just said. Um, we heard great things coming out of TIFF and even Fantastic Fest. So I'm ready for this. It looks like May is going to have some good releases with Mortal Kombat 2 releasing the week before, then this afterwards. So I am ready for this.
Yeah. Same.
So up next, we got Godzilla Minus One, the great like Godzilla movie from 2023, I think. It's got a sequel, and we just got the name for it. It is Godzilla Minus Zero. Nothing else, just the name. But I'm so fucking ready for this. I love Minus One. I wish I could seen it in IMAX because that was say they say that's one of the best experiences for IMAX and just the atomic breath scene and the whole lore and everything. But I want to see what they do with this. And no release date yet, no details. We will keep you updated on that. But Goops, what do you think about this?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I only saw the first like 15 minutes of Minus One. I never finished it. Every time I started it, something came up and I would stop it and not come back. So I guess I better actually fully watch it. But I'm excited. I love Godzilla. And with everything that I've heard about Minus One is that it's probably the best Godzilla movie that has been made so far. So looking forward to it. Now, for all of you Funko fans, looks like Terrifier 3 is going to get a Hot Topic exclusive. I am not too sure exactly what it looks like, but Dakota is ready.
So, Goops, what did you tell me a couple weeks ago you wanted?
Is it? Oh God, did I say the hacksaw?
No, you didn't. No, it's Terrifier 3.
Oh, are we getting Santa art finally?
It's not Santa art. It's the poster. The first poster they released, like the year before, of art with the Santa face around him, carrying the was it the sack and like the axe?
Oh shit!
It's
Really?
that.
Hell yeah! Hell
So,
yeah!
am I gonna get it? Maybe if I could find it, but
Yeah,
that's the hard thing though, especially
yeah,
with these Hot Topic exclusives.
yeah. Because especially Terrifier, like people will grab those super quick, and it's kind of crazy. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. I will be keeping an eye on it.
So up next, Oscar Perkins, like this dude's making movies, out of nowhere, but he's got another movie after The Keeper next week, called The Young People. This is going to be produced by Neon also, but it's going to star Tatiana Maslany, which she's starring in Keeper, but also has Johnny Knoxville from Jackass, which, okay.
Hey,
Don't have no plot about this, just know it's Oscar Perkins. That dude, I don't know what he thinks up his mind. He's like fucking like psychological weird shit, but horror, but it's good as fuck. How you feel about this, Groups?
I will say this. Keeper this month is going to be my make or break on Osgood Perkins. Long Legs was okay. I hated the monkey. So we will see. If the Keeper shits the bed for me, I'm out. But Johnny Knoxville's cool. And I love who am I kidding? I'll see it because his ideas, most of them are original. I mean, he took the source material of the monkey and kind of ran with it, but it was still nobody's done that before. So he's definitely more on the side of putting out original content and original stories. So I'm sure I'll see it, but God damn it. He is one of those that his film style doesn't resonate with me. But Keeper can change it. And if it does, I'll be looking forward to this one. But looks like we got a classic returning. It's kind of funny that this is part of the news because of our topic today, but The Shining will be re-released for the first time in IMAX on December 12th. I could only imagine what that's going to look like on that screen. What do you think about this one?
So I'm excited for this because Back to the Future just re-released in theaters, but IMAX for the first time, and a lot of movies with the aspect ratio, like the Bruce Springsteen movie I just saw, like it didn't expand. They went like full expansion on Back to the Future. So if we get Shining in 190 like aspect ratio with Jack Torrance like axing his way through the door, I am so fucking ready for that. But I love The Shining. It's up there for me, and it's been hell 4 5 years since I've seen The Shining, and to see it again, especially going to be on an IMAX screen, I'm so ready for this.
Yeah, same. I would love to see those long hallway shots that Kubrick does in that movie with that aspect ratio and at the full on screen. The freaking blood elevator scene would be absolutely incredible in IMAX. So even though I'm not keen and it's not my favorite Stephen King movie, I still appreciate it and I will like to see it on the biggest screen available. So I'm down for it.
So I got one more piece of news. You don't know about this. I kept a secret because I know you love this franchise. Jurassic World Rebirth is getting a sequel now. It's reportedly in the works, so most likely you'll get a sequel. It's reportedly in the works with Gareth Evans, or Gareth Evan, no Gareth Edwards, not Evans, Edwards, and talks to direct again. He directed Jurassic World Rebirth, but Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali, and Jonathan Bailey are expected to return.
Okay.
So, Goose, how do you feel about this? Because I think you liked Rebirth a little bit more than I did.
Yeah. I think I'm in the minority that thinks that it's the closest part of Jurassic, or it's the closest to the original like horror aspect than we've gotten since the original, which I absolutely loved it. And surprisingly, I'm not the biggest Scarlett Johansson fan, but I thought she played a really good part in this franchise. But Mahershala Ali coming back is the icing on the cake. If he's coming back, I'll be seated regardless. His character development throughout that and his like backstory, I want more, and I want to see how he develops throughout this. If it's a franchise, like if it's a trilogy or what, I want to see it. So I am down.
It kills me that there's 8 of those movies now.
Yeah. Is there?
Yeah, this is gonna be the 8th movie if they make it.
This will be the 8th. Yeah, because they did the original trilogy, the Jurassic World trilogy, and then Rebirth. Hey man, if they keep making billions of dollars, why stop it now? Because dinosaurs will sell no matter what.
True. And it seems like these are kind of the only like semi-good dinosaur movies we are getting now.
Yeah. So I will be looking forward to that, just like I'm looking forward to our main topic, which you ready to get into it and announce it to the people?
Yes.
All right. We are going to dive into one of the masters of horror, suspense, thriller literature, and movies, and that is Mr. Stephen King himself. I don't have any cocaine with me, but we're just going to have to deal with it.
I was not expecting you to say that, but okay.
Come on. It's Stephen King. You got to throw at least some sort of cocaine joke in there.
Dude, a lot of people, what story was it? Was it The Long Walk? I think they said it was The Long Walk or The Monkey when he wrote it. One that people were suspecting if he was on cocaine when he wrote that. I think it was The Monkey, of how crazy he is.
Yeah, I think so. But he's definitely dabbled in the the white snow for sure, because who else can come up with that just with a normal mind?
True.
But we're going to talk all about Stephen King, some of our favorite Stephen King adaptations, what Stephen King has done for not only literature, but for horror. So I'm just going to ask the broadest question of all. What do you think of Stephen King, and what do you think his impact has become on the horror genre?
Stephen King. Haven't read none of his books, first of all. So I don't know what that side of his literature was. I know some aspects of the books, which the white powder like hit in the books a little bit. But him as a person, like writing books, for his this dude, I think has told so many stories, from not only horror but to thriller and to especially like Life of Chuck. Not even horror,
Yeah.
like science fiction. And I
Yeah.
know a lot of you cried during that. Haven't seen it yet though. A lot of coming of age stories too. So he's just a man, I think, that likes to write. He
Yeah.
just likes to tell stories. But when he writes, especially his horror stuff, it gets fucking like weird and like crazy and shit, which is unique. But everyone kind of, I think, kind of knows now when it's like a Stephen King book what they're going to get into. Like back in like the 70s and like 80s, like everyone like, oh, the new Stephen King book. But I feel like now when you hear of Stephen King writing a new book, people don't get as excited as they used to.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's with everyone getting older and just like, of course, passing away and everything during that era, and the younger generation's not caring about what he writes anymore, or a lot of people just don't like to read anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Hitting on that, he's very descriptive within his writing. I mean, he will talk to you about a freaking leaf on the ground for 2 to 3 pages, if not longer. And you're just like, holy shit. Like, his books are very difficult to read. I haven't fully read through one book because of that type of writing. Um, Now, as far as his like short stories, I'm sure those would be easier to read because of how, you know, they're made to be quick, easy stories. Um, but I think just as an impact on writing and adaptations from books to movies, he's second to none. I mean, yeah, some of the adaptations aren't as great as they could be, like the books itself, but he's such a visionary from every aspect of it. The coming of age stories by, Stand By Me, and the drama stories with Shawshank, and what's that other one with Tom Hanks that did it, The Green Mile.
Green Mile.
Yeah, he has every type of aspect of writing, but of course, I've always gravitated more toward his horror and thriller type stories. So, I think he's one of the best contributors to the horror genre ever.
I want to say a hot take real quick.
Do it hot.
So, I think Joe Hill, his son, is better than he is
At just writing stories, or
listen to this. One, writing. I think because, of course, writing and those adaptations becoming actually good. Like Joe Hill only has one, but of course that movie is an absolute like banger, and that's The Black Phone.
yeah,
This is another thing I got. Stephen King has never took an idea, told a director, and made into a movie. Joe Hill just done that with The Black Phone 2. And look how
true.
good that movie is.
Yeah, yeah.
So
You're not. I, I, I'm excited to see what Joe Hill becomes, because I liked the first Black Phone. I fucking loved Black Phone 2. So I'll be excited to see if he continues throughout that universe or if he does more original ideas of different stories. But yeah, I can agree. He definitely is a high point in the adaptation. Still need to read the original Black Phone though.
Me too.
But what are some of the movies that aren't necessarily in your top 5 that you've seen, but that you enjoy? Because I have some that I enjoy to watch, but they're not what I think are some of his best.
Okay, I'm going to tell you one right now. In the Tall Grass.
Oh, I saw that once back when it came out.
I give it 3 stars, but that movie is it's kind of creepy and has Patrick Wilson, and that dude could give a performance.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. That was one of those straight to Netflix ones. I want to read the book because of how graphic I heard the book gets, but Gerald's Game. One of those.
Oh,
did you have you seen that one?
No, I thought you were going to say 1922 with Thomas Jane.
That one I unfortunately did not watch. I
didn't
see
watch
that
it
one.
Just because of Thomas Jane.
Yeah, but Gerald's Game is an absolute wild film. It's actually really good. You know, a married couple kind of on the rocks go to this house to rekindle their marriage and whatnot. And they try to spice some things up in the bedroom, ends up handcuffing his wife to the bed frame, and he fucking has a heart attack and dies. And she's stuck there the whole time. But
are you fucking serious?
Yeah. But it gets deeper and deeper, and I fucking can't remember the thing. I don't want to ruin it for you, especially because
I heard something about Midnight Man.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
What the fuck is a Midnight Man?
Bro, scary as fuck. That's what it is. It's so crazy, and you don't know kind of what's real and what's not throughout the movie, so it just makes it even more intense. So that one is one of my favorites that I don't think gets enough love from people, because obviously it went straight to Netflix, and two, it's a different kind of horror. You know what I mean? It's more of a suspense thriller, but dude, it's a motherfucker. And there's a particular scene with the handcuffs.
I heard about that. The gloving scene.
Yeah, dude. It's so freaking gnarly.
I see that Flanagan directed this.
I believe he did.
Do you even know that? Because I got up on Letterboxd right now. I didn't even know he directed it.
Mike Flanagan is able to take, I'm sure you'll talk about it later, but I'll just mention it. He's able to take Stephen King adaptations or source material and turn them into great films. He did that with Dr. Sleep. He did Dr. Sleep, right?
Yeah. No. You know what I just thought of? This dude has done 4 projects with Stephen King. He has done Dr. Sleep, Gerald's Game, The Life of Chuck, and then he just done the Carrie series.
Oh, yeah, for Amazon, which I can't wait for. And I think you have to find a certain person that's just as a visionary as Stephen King to do his adaptations. You know what I mean? To take his source material and portray it on film as he wanted to in the book, because Stephen King hated Stanley Kubrick's interpretation of The Shining, but he loved the interpretation with Dr. Sleep. You know what I mean? There's certain movies that he absolutely hates, because I think that how he writes and how his stories come out, they're so involved and they're so, what's the word I'm looking for? They're so
unique.
Unique and methodical within his brain, that you have to have a certain person that has and it's not a knock, a special brain to take that and put it on screen. And I think Mike Flanagan is an absolute fucking genius, and he's able to do that. So I cannot wait for that Carrie series, because I think Carrie is an underrated Stephen King film as well. The original from
76, I think.
I
got it right.
I was gonna say 70. I was gonna say 74, but that movie is so good, and what it like represents with the overbearing parents, the over religious, mom, and then womanhood and grappling with, becoming a woman and those type of things, and bullying, and it like he's able to layer so many different things within his stories that are just fantastic. And to be able to portray those on screen is really hard, obviously, because we've seen how many adaptations that aren't so good.
So I didn't even know, first of all, that movie's directed by Brian De Palma. Didn't even know that. Goops, do you know what else Brian De Palma directs?
The name is so familiar, and I just can't think of it right now.
So he directs Scarface.
Okay, I love Scarface.
The First Mission Possible.
Oh shit.
The Untouchables, Carlito's Way, and then Blowout.
Okay.
Like, well-known director.
It's funny that he's kind of more on the lines of like gangster movies with Scarface, The Untouchables, and Carlito's Way and stuff, but then he'll throw in a Carrie or a Mission Impossible.
I wonder, I think Brian De Palma, that might be his first couple of movies. Of course, you gotta get into, it seems like a lot of directors always kind of get into the horror scene, kind of like Fincher did with Alien 3. Then, of course, after that, Fincher became like, it's one of the best.
Yeah. So I was going to ask you, do you have any other underrated ones that you have watched that you don't think other people have seen?
So let me look through. There's a lot I haven't seen. There's a question at the end I want to ask you. But we will wait to the very end for that. To be honest with you, this one I thought, how many stars did I give? I give it 3.5. I think it gets overhated too much, and that's The Boogeyman with Sophie Thatcher.
Oh, okay. Dude, that's the one with the hallway scene with the fucking glowing ball.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate hallway scenes. I fucking hate hallway scenes. They're always so fucking scary. But yeah, I watched that, I think, for the first time last year, and I didn't hate it. I thought it was decent, and I think you're right, though. I think it's overly hated for sure. But also,
I wish there was a sequel.
Yeah, you just want a sequel because of Sophie Thatcher. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that movie's actually good. Like, it's like an open-ended story.
Yeah,
and I kind of just want to see what it is.
Yeah, definitely. I have one that I don't know if you've seen, but I think this gets so much unnecessary like overlooking, and that's 1408 with John Cusack. Have you seen that? I haven't seen it. So it's about this writer who goes to this hotel, and like room 1408 is like the haunted room, and nobody checks into that room because if you check in, you don't check out type, mantra there. And he doesn't believe it. So he wants to write about what he sees because he doesn't believe in ghosts and whatnot. And when he gets in that room, all hell breaks loose. And the descent into madness throughout that film is so good. It's claustrophobic. Like he's trying to get out. He sees different things, but then you don't know if they're real or if, whatnot. And it's such a good one. 1408 is a very solid one. And that's based off of, one of his short stories. And I feel like a lot of his shorter stories have made really good adaptation. The Life of Chuck, 1408. I know a lot of people love The Monkey, and that's based off of a short story. Um, the Long Walk wasn't a short story, but
Is it in the Tall Grass short story?
I believe so.
There was another Netflix one. Haven't seen it, but Mr. Harrigan's Phone. That's a short story.
Oh, I believe I saw that one. That has the kid from
It.
Yeah. So I did see that one, and he starts. I think he's like a friend to the guy, and he dies, but he starts getting text messages from him that he died and stuff. It's been a while since I've seen it, but it wasn't too bad. It has a creepy kind of talking to the dead, but are you really talking to the dead type thing. But did you want to?
I got one more question before we go any further. There is a movie I just thought I was looking through Stephen King's like original and Letterboxd the original writing. There's one movie Flanagan can do. He can remake it. He can make it creepy, and some people like the original, some people don't. That's Children of the Corn.
Dude, I think he would be able to make it because I'm going to be honest. I hate the Children of the Corn. I would beat the shit out of those kids in that town. That's what I never understood. You have like, you have like toddlers and elementary school kids. There's like one high school kid, and he's this like redheaded douche. Dude, you're telling me
Was it Malachi?
Yeah, I think that's it. You're telling me that you would get there, and then they're like, "Oh, you can't go." No, dude, I'm punting you. You know what I mean? Like, but I enjoy the first one. The other ones, not so much, especially that freaking one that they just came out with a few years back. What was it on Shudder, I believe?
Yeah.
That one. It's a rough it's a rough franchise, and I believe he could remake that. Another one that I haven't seen that I wanted to was Graveyard Shift.
Graveyard Shift. Let me look down through here real quick.
I haven't seen that one, but that's one that I wanted to see. And before we continue, I'm going to get this one out of the way. You can take away from my film card, but like I said, I gravitate more to the horror and thriller. I have not seen Stand By Me.
You can take my film card too while you're at it.
I have not seen Stand By Me. I have not seen Shawshank Redemption, and I have not seen The Green Mile all the way through. So I'm sorry.
Thank you. I have either.
Like I said,
at least someone's there with me.
Like I said, I love Stephen King as a horror and suspense and thriller. I will go back and watch his other stuff. So, don't judge me too hard. But there's some other ones I haven't seen. But one that I do enjoy, and I don't know if you've seen it, but is Creepshow.
Nope, I haven't seen it.
Creepshows, the Creepshow and Creepshow 2 are fantastic. 3, not so much, but I love Creepshow 2. And it's, the anthology, a bunch of different stories within those, and they're so fucking great. I feel like we could get, we kind of got a Creepshow reboot kind of thing with the TV show that they have, which isn't bad, but I would like kind of a Creepshow 2 is my favorite with the there's a lake portion, which is scary as hell. The chief, it's a wooden native chief. That one's fucking scary. But those are some good ones that I think.
Is it kind of like anthology, kind of like VHS?
Yeah, it's an anthology. So you could have different stories within that. you could even remake the stories that were told in it. You know what I mean? Just with a modern twist. But yeah, I think those are some that are underrated. I have a few that are obviously well known that I love the most. But what did you want to go through the list of our favorites now and kind of?
Yes, but before that, I want to ask you one last question.
Oh yeah.
What's the worst Stephen King adaptation of all time? This is it. So it can go from his original stuff to the little spin-offs that were like based off of stuff, because I got an answer.
I got an answer too.
Okay,
The
you
Cell.
tell mine first.
The Cell. It was the most garbage adaptation. It's such a cool premise, but it's so freaking garbage. It's like an outbreak movie, like a zombie type outbreak that gets transferred through cell phones and shit, and like cell phone frequencies. Dude,
What the fuck?
It's a cool ass concept, but the movie is dog shit. It is not good at all. It has John Cusack, and I cannot remember. Is it Samuel Jackson?
Oh fuck yeah! I know what you're talking about. I just fucking found our alert box. What the fuck is this,
dude? It's such a cool idea, but it was just pooped out.
You know what's sad? Do you love 1408, right? They are both in 1408 also.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Oh, real quick, another underrated one that I think needs a remake. It came out in 2003, but it's Dreamcatcher. That needs a remake. Have you seen Dreamcatcher?
I was looking down. I didn't even know that movie existed.
No, that's the great thing about Stephen King, because he's got so much work and so much material out there that even if you haven't seen all of it, there's still more to come. And I'm sure there's going to be more of his work, because we just got another one this year with The Long Walk. And, he's always going to be there. But this is about like friends go on a camping trip, and there's like this parasitic alien thing kind of in it and it's been a while since I've seen it, but it gets a lot of hate. But the creature design of the alien's really cool, and I feel like they could remake that and go like super practical and super crazy. Because have you ever seen The Void?
No.
Oh, well, it's really super like cosmic horror, and they do a lot of practical effects. Shoot, I can't remember who made that movie. Why am I thinking it's the guy who made Psycho Goreman?
No, oh fuck. What the fuck was it? Oh my god. Was it Mandy? Let me go look real quick.
I know. I'm trying to think like who.
I don't even know how to spell The Void. That's sad.
Jeremy Gillespie is
The Void.
And Stephen Costin. I cannot say his. It's the guy who
Psycho Goreman.
Yeah, Psycho Goreman, Frankie Frico. Yeah. So
Leprechaun Returns. Let's fucking go.
It's super practical, dude. Get him in there to fucking handle the story, because he's good with cosmic horror. He's good with practical effects. That's who I want to remake Dreamcatcher. If you're listening, Steven, which you should be, remake Dreamcatcher with, I can't even say his fucking, Steven Kostinitsky. I probably butchered that, but that's okay. He needs to remake that. But
so I want to say my worst movie of Stephen King's adaptation. It's a spinoff. It was not in his book, but it's Pet Sematary Bloodlines.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was a terrible one. That was
bad,
dude. And I remember the hype that one had behind it, because it was coming out on Paramount, and like it was getting so much hype and everything. Me and my wife watched it when it came out, and I was like, "This is terrible." It was, yeah, it was not good.
Ugh. And that director loved the book, and she had her concept and everything, and she was so proud. I'm like,
Yeah,
what did you read?
yeah, that one was good. Oh, I got a question. What are your top Stephen King films that you want to watch that you
Mm,
haven't yet? You can do 5 or 3 or just however many you want.
okay. Stand By Me, of course. My brother loves that one. So I go watch it before he like probably hits me or something. Misery.
Oh, God, Misery.
Kathy Bates being Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates playing Kathy Bates. Hell yeah.
Um, The Life of Chuck.
Dude,
That's what I want to see. Let's see. To be honest with you, it comes out next Friday. I want to see the Running Man with Glenn Powell.
dude, I want I I started the original with Arnold and then got busy. I haven't seen it, but that is at the top of my list. I'm going to watch that this weekend, the original Running Man with Arnold, because I have to see the one with Glenn Powell.
Uh, if I had to pick another,
But
let's go through. Fuck it, give me Carrie. The
yeah,
1976.
yeah, Carrie's cool, and I feel like the remake with that Chloe Mar.
Grace Moretz.
Yeah, I feel like that one's okay as well. I think that one gets a little unnecessary hate. Um, but it's worth a watch. But the original, nothing really tops that. I would say the same thing. The Stand by Me. I need to watch the original Salem's Lot. I watched the remake that happened, which I really enjoyed, but a lot of people didn't because it with the source material in the original. So I need to see the original on that one. Um, I haven't seen Silver Bullet. I know a lot of people really enjoy that
You
werewolf
haven't
movie.
seen Silver Bullet? Oh, that's
Nope,
so good.
that's the one that I haven't seen that I know a lot of people, especially on the horror side, will be like, "What?" Um, and I also haven't seen. I've seen a lot of people talk about it, but Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. I always
Oh,
see
let me
that.
think.
I've always see the poster of it. I'm like, I'm gonna watch that one day, but I just never push play on it.
Oh, there's one. Oh, what is it? My brother was telling me Riding the Bullet. My brother told me about that. Um, it's about okay. The synopsis is in 1969, while studying at the University of Maine, artist Alan Parker becomes obsessed with death. Believing he is losing his girlfriend, he tries to commit suicide on his birthday, but his friends manage to stop him. He receives news that his mother has had a stroke and decides hitchhiking to visit her at the hospital. I know the twist, Scoobs. Watch it.
Okay,
My brother told me the twist,
all right,
and it's like giving me goosebumps right now. I'm thinking about. I need to watch it, but he said it's really good.
yeah, yeah. I feel like is this really? Hold on, is this really a? I forgot about this
They
one.
need this is a movie they need to make into a movie because it's only a mini series and it's fuck where the fuck is it the Tommy Knockers.
The which one?
The Tommy Knockers,
I
the
haven't.
one with
I
the
haven't.
aliens. It has I've seen parts of it. It has
Oh,
Jimmy Smits, and then have you seen the original CSI?
yes.
You know the main actress in it, she plays in it.
Oh, okay. I haven't even heard of
It
that
kind
one,
of
to be
creeped me the
honest.
fuck out. I watched parts of it. It kind of creeped me the fuck out when I was younger. I watched it like when I was 8 to 7 years old.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't even heard of that one, man. Let's. Yeah, that's probably the cell just pissed me off, but I need to see. I'll watch that one, but you need to watch Misery for sure.
Kathy Bates playing Kathy Bates.
Hey man, I'm not that drunk today, so it's fine. Oh man, still.
Could they remake Misery?
They could, but like I said, you'd have to find an actress that could play Annie Wilkes. I got it right this time. You'd have to find somebody that is that of the availability to be that unhinged.
You know what I just thought of? It's so stupid. Mia Goth.
Oh my gosh, she would overact the hell out of that part, dude. Speaking of Mia Goth, let me actually real quick because I saw Frankenstein and I hated seeing her name in the credits, that she's going to be a part of it. I actually thought that she was the brightest spot of that film. And I don't like the movies that she's been in. I don't like the X trilogy. I like Maxine the most out of it, to be perfectly honest.
Damn, I didn't even know that. I'm just learning something new now.
Her role in Infinity Pool, hated it. I didn't even like that movie to begin with. It's too weird for me. But yeah, I don't like her performances, but this one, it's really good. So I will show props in that. I even said that in my review today on TikTok. But Mia Goth would, she would pull that Pearl psychoticness, and I felt like she was just overacting like crazy on that one.
Scream the whole entire time.
Like trying to be super crazy when you have some actresses out there that could be just crazy and be legitimate. I'm gonna have to look that up and see. I'm gonna have to do some research, and maybe I'll make a video on Stephen King adaptations that can be remade and who should play that, especially Misery, because that's spoiler. That's my favorite. But
I was about to say not only that, but who the fuck is it? James Cain's character. I wonder who could play that. Because as an author,
you could get like a Michael Keaton or something like that. Just his character.
But if you go with a younger actress, you gotta probably go with the younger actor also.
Yeah, if you do it like that, you could definitely have.
I don't know. I think of David Cornsweet for some reason.
That dude's good. Can't wait. Side note, can't wait for the new Superman. But but let's go with screw it. Let's just get our top 5 Stephen King adaptations and wrap this conversation up, because it looks like we got some more movies to watch from him.
Yeah.
But let's go with you got your list.
Yeah, I got my list.
All right. I'm going to have you start right now.
Okay. So this is going to be shocking. My number 5 is Chapter 2.
Okay.
I know it's long. I know it's a little bit confusing. But
it's overhated.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah. It's way overhated, dude. I don't enjoy it better than Chapter 1, but I enjoy Chapter 2.
Pennywise,
guys. So my first, I'm going to go with one of the most unhinged Stephen King movies, but I'm going with Maximum Overdrive as my number 5.
Oh, we might have to overlap, actually. Fuck.
Well, that's just my number 5. It could be higher for you.
Damn, I forgot about Maximum Overdrive. to be honest, the stuff I've seen is pretty damn good from the stuff I have actually not seen.
Yeah.
Number 4, fuck, I'm trying to think that like I just said, there's a lot of good shit I've seen from him.
Yeah.
Fucking number 4, give me Silver Bullet.
Nice. I'm gonna need
Good
to go.
werewolf movie.
I'm gonna need to go and see it, or I'm gonna need to sit down and watch it because I've heard good things from it, and I just got to pull the trigger and watch it. For my number 4, I think I'm going to go with It Chapter. Nope, I'm gonna save that actually. For my number 4 spot, I'm going to go. Where did it go? I just had it. Hold on. Sorry.
Anticipation. I'm actually like excited to see what.
I know. I was just like, "Where Creep Show 2? Creep Show 2 is my number 4."
Okay. My number 3 is Maximum Overdrive.
Hell yeah, it is so fucking good. Rob Zombie, remake it. Fuck, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna put that picture up.
Dude, I'm telling you, base it in the 70s, make it dirty, sweaty, and grimy, and put in Southern rock tracks and just let it go crazy. Tell me you wouldn't watch that.
I don't know. Me and Mom have always said it. I don't know if she would want Mr. Rob Zombie to make that movie. She loves that movie.
It's so good. My number 3 is going to be It Chapter 1.
Okay. Not bad. My number 2. Oh, no, you can go real quick.
As much as I love the miniseries, and I get so much nostalgia for the miniseries, and Tim Curry is just absolutely just chef's kiss. Bill Skarsgård is so menacing as Pennywise. Number 1 is just so they went crazy hard. That opening scene with Georgie, bro, crazy. Did not expect them to show that. And I was like, oh shit, we're going in. And it's one of the best remakes, if not the best remake out there. But number 3.
So my number 2 is 1989's Pet Sematary.
I dig Pet Sematary. I enjoy the second one a little bit more.
That scared the fuck out of me. The ending when she's standing there and she's all rotten and shit. I watched that. I think I watched that like 5 years ago and it still scared the shit out of me. I had to like close the door every fucking night because I thought that one was gonna step out and just like fucking kill me out of nowhere.
Yeah. My number 2, which you're gonna find very surprising because my number 1, it's changed. Misery was number 1, but it recently got dethroned. So my number 2 is Misery.
Okay. My number 1 is It Chapter 1.
Okay.
I think, like you said, the one of the best horror remakes. The projector scene. It's the fucking projector scene.
Dude, I jump every time still.
I jumped in the theater. I remember that till this day. I think I actually remember where I was sitting in the theater actually for that. Fucking scared the shit out of me.
The setup is so good for that projector scene because you don't see it coming. I mean, some people might have, but I didn't see it coming. I thought it was set up so perfectly where it just like boom. But you ready?
There was another jump scare. Back to It Chapter 2. It's the Paul Bunyan.
Oh, dude, yeah. I enjoy that scene. I enjoy the Paul Bunyan fucking running around with that gigantic axe.
Because I went to go see the first part 1 with Mom, Dad, and little brother and Austin when we were younger. I went to go see Chapter 2 with one of my friends from college when I went to college. I think it was the day after my birthday because they were released like both of them around the week of my birthday. And I told him, I'm like, you want to go see I think he's seen the first one. I'm like, you want to go see it, chapter 2? So it was like a late night show, like 9 o'clock
Yeah,
up there, and it's like one of those little mom and pop theaters, like the local dome. We went in
yeah,
there, and to be honest, for a little small town with a college, that theater on a Monday after Monday night was kind of packed for it chapter 2.
yeah. Oh yeah. Are you ready for my number one?
Yeah,
You can call it recency bias. You can call it whatever you want. But The Long Walk took over my number one favorite Stephen King adaptation.
that movie
It,
bothers mom so bad.
it's so brutal. It's so devastating. It's so just dystopian. I mean, it was absolutely horrifying. I cried like 3 different times with that movie. The performances by these dudes are just fantastic. Uh, David Johnson. Why can't I remember Philip
Cooper
Seymour
Hoffman.
Hoffman? Cooper Hoffman. Ben Wayne.
Yeah, I think it's Benjamin Wang.
Yeah, dude, his part killed me. You know,
And of course, Mark Hamill.
yeah, Mark. Ooh, just wanted to. Fuck you, fucking prick. He's one of the most evil motherfuckers. But yeah, it is. It was so good. Um, if it's all right with you, I want to throw out some honorable mentions. You got some honorable mentions?
Okay, I don't have honorable mentions, but after your honorable mentions, actually throw them out first. Then we'll ask you the question afterwards.
Okay, my honorable mentions that are just slightly out. They're still top 10, but they're just right out there. The Life of Chuck, Christie, another killer car movie. It's fantastic. Um, Thinner, which super underrated. That needs to be remade. Thinner is fantastic. This piece of shit lawyer, big fat guy, um, basically gets a gypsy curse put on him, and he starts losing all this weight, but can't stop losing the weight. And it's just like it.
He kills him.
It sounds silly and stupid, but it's so good. And the ending, brother, the ending is so fucking out of bounds. It's crazy. Um, and then the original Carrie is like I said there. Um, it's one of the best. Like that's a good coming of age story for sure. And then shoot, I'll give one more to make it like my 10. But it's The Mist.
Okay, I was hoping you said The Mist. I haven't seen it, but I was hoping you said. I do have 3 honorable mentions after looking at the. No, I got 4 honorable mentions after looking at the list.
Let's go.
Actually 5. Let's do 5. The Long Walk. In no particular order: The Long Walk, The Monkey, Christine, John Carpenter, baby, let's fucking go. Killer soundtrack, by the way. The Boogeyman, and oh shit. Oh, fuck it. Give me it, the miniseries.
Dude, the miniseries. I've watched the It miniseries so much. Like I quote it all the time. Like I freaking just was quoting it earlier today with my full transparency with my cat, and I was holding him, and he's a fat cat. So it's like I was holding him, I was like, "Kiss me, fat boy!" Like you know what I mean?
I remember that.
You know when he like it's so unhinged, and like that Tim Curry is so unhinged in that fucking role. Like I remember from as a kid watching it when he's in the library and he's like, "Do you have Prince Albert in a can? Well, you better let him out." Like I didn't know what that meant as a fucking kid, but it was just fucking wild. And he's just so good. Like I said, I love to. Go ahead.
Oh no, you can go real quick. I want to make similarities between both the movies.
Like I love Tim Curry. He's iconic. He scared the shit out of me. Is one of the reasons why I hate clowns and are scared of clowns. But I think as a character of Pennywise, who I'm more scared of, it's Bill Skarsgård. 100%.
He makes everything scary, even
Yeah.
Nosferatu.
Yeah, he's great.
So there's 2 shots from the original and the part 1 that gives like same like fear type. When they're driving down the road and Tim Curry's Pennywise is staying on the side of the road with a balloon and he's waving them, that's scary as shit. The same effect is in front of the house when Eddie pulls up and you see the balloon move and there's Bill Skarsgård's Pennywise just sitting right there. It gives that same effect of fear.
Yeah. That's honestly one of the scariest fucking like horror characters ever. And he can be anything. Yes, his main thing is Pennywise as the fucking clown, but he can be anything. He can manifest into anything. He's just fucking terrifying. Speaking of, I just watched the second episode of Welcome to Derry, and holy fuck, dude. I did not expect them to go that hard on these hallucinations. I'm not going to spoil it, but that scene with the girl in her bed with the sheets coming over, and it turns out you know what I'm talking about.
To be honest, I want to know if Andy Muschietti has a fetish or something. And not Goobs, but Chef was talking about in his video. I'm like, Chef kind of cooking with this statement right now.
Dude, I had to pause it and look at my wife and go, holy shit. Like they're going balls to the wall with this fucking series. And I'm loving it. But
the one thing
absolutely out of bounds
I want to say about that series is the way they're using Dick Halloran in this, because technically I don't know if he's even in the book. I know he's from The Shining. The way they're using him in this series and connecting it to everything, fucking great.
Yeah, they are cooking with gas, as they say, with this one.
So, before I get to the question for you, there was another thing I just thought of. Stephen King, because of everything I think he done with Kubrick, the disagreements to everything, but also I've heard that Kubrick is not the best person to work with when he was alive because of all the stuff that happened on The Shining. And I think some other movies also. He's kind of very like, it's my way or the highway type of director.
I've heard that.
After that, Stephen King got he got granted for every person that's casted. He is the person that confirms it. They have to run through him since then. So if you think of every other movie, like Bill as Pennywise had to get confirmed by Stephen King. Tim Curry had to get confirmed. Like with the new movie, it's Mark Hamill. When he was, I think he said at a Lakers game or a Clippers game, and he sat down and Stephen King walked by. No, he actually sat by him. It was that or like a play of some sorts. It was one of the two. And he sat right beside him and he shook his hand and he's like, the major. And then Mark Hamill was like, okay, cool, like kind of confused. And I think he was talking to JT Molnier or Francis Lawrence, and he's like, Stephen King just talked to me last night and he knew I was the major. And that's when they broke to him, King gets the final say of who was the people in the film for the parts. And a lot of people don't know. Like when they said that, Cooper Hoffman and like David Johnson didn't even know that when they done the interview. So they were shocked that Stephen King picked them to play those roles.
Yeah, no doubt.
And like for Glenn Powell, I love the story of Glenn Powell. Edgar Wright told him, he's like, yeah, you got the part, but there's one thing to confirm it. Stephen King has to watch Hitman tonight and see if you're actually good enough to be the part, and he's like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "Yeah." Yeah, of course, he must like Hitman Glenn Powell because
Yeah.
he's in the Running Man next week.
Yeah, which looks fantastic. And mind you, real quick, Edgar Wright is one of my favorite directors.
Have you
He
seen
is
Last Night in
so
Soho?
yes.
Okay, good.
I enjoy it. He's done the Cornetto trilogy with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and At World's End.
Scott Pilgrim.
He's Scott Pilgrim, which low key, I fucking slept on that movie until just a couple years ago, but it's fantastic. Then he also did, if I'm not mistaken, he did Baby Driver, which that movie's legit, even though it's got some shitty actual shitty people in the movie.
I was about to say that movie. I'm not shocked hasn't got canceled with every fucking party in that movie.
Yeah, because not only was it Kevin Spacey's ass in there, but the other kid, the guy who played
the main guy,
the driver. Yeah, he's a fucking. I forgot what he did, but he's a piece of shit too.
I don't know. I think he's done something like kind of like fucking what Kevin Spacey did.
Yeah, I think so too. But the movie is fantastic, and I love how he's shot. It's like so like chaotic and just boom boom. Like the shots are great. So I'm excited to see The Running Man and the use of how he does this particular. Because like I said, I started the original Running Man, and I can see similarities of how they're putting it with the new one to the old one. But they're using that like modern type of setup. So I'm excited to see it. And shoot, I've become like, I got a little bit of a man crush on Glenn Powell now.
That dude's like, to be honest with you, I look at upcoming movie stars, but to have a dude in his mid 30s to about early 40s now, and having the stardom he has, spectacular.
Oh, for sure.
Chad Powers.
Chad Powers, dude, go watch Chad Powers. It's so fucking good, dude. I love it so much. But we got off on a little.
My question to you, real quick, before we go, or do you have any other questions about Stephen King before?
I was gonna say we got a little off track about Stephen King, but let's bring it back. What you got?
Give me 5 movies to watch that I haven't seen, that I need to watch first out of his.
Okay.
That you have seen, of course.
So, in my opinion, Misery #1, because it's just so good. Thinner. These are in no particular order, but Misery's #1. The rest are just there. Misery, Thinner. Oh man, now I gotta pull up the list again because 1408. Watch 1408. Okay. It's definitely. Then you have or you haven't watched the Carrie. You have, right?
No.
Okay, watch Carrie from 76. And then check out Gerald's Game. Well, I guess Life of Chuck as well, but if we're going like horror-wise, Gerald's Game. I want you to react to the fucking Midnight Man. Those are 5 that I would put up there that I fucking really love. And you can watch Life of Chuck with Mom. That one, I think that you should watch it with Mom.
Wait, is she going to cry?
Oh, you're both going to cry.
Oh, I'd rather cry than her. I don't want to see her cry.
That movie.
Or you watched her cry during the long walk.
This is going to be a happy cry, though. It's going to be a happy cry.
Okay, it's not going to be a sad cry?
No.
Okay, good.
I cried in the emotion of it was a healing cry. It was sad in the moment, but it was one of those cries that just heal you, if that makes sense. Because it's touching. I'm going to cry right now, dude. I haven't watched it since I seen it in theaters because it's absolutely crushing. But in a good way, So, but yeah, check those ones out. But dude, watch Kathy Bates play Kathy Bates, man.
Okay. I got you.
And I think all of these are pretty much available on
It's
like
mostly in Prime.
Tubi or
They're available.
Prime. Except
I
for
own 1408 on digital.
oh hell yeah. And Misery's on Tubi right now. Shit, I might watch that before bed.
Is Gerald's game still on Netflix?
I believe so. Gerald's game.
Because I know remember they took Hush
Yeah.
off because of
Yes.
Flanagan's thing.
Yeah, still the Netflix still Netflix movie.
Okay.
All right. Anything else before we head on out?
Nope.
All right. Well, thank you guys again for stopping by. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit that like button, hit the bell notification, leave us a comment. Let us know what your favorite Stephen King adaptations are. And if you're listening to the audio version, give us a 5-star. Follow us on our social medias. Everything will be linked down below. My personal, Dakota's personal, and the podcast page. Follow all of them if you know what's good for you. And then we want to know what you guys want us to cover. Let us know in the comments section. Give us some ideas. We're always wanting to talk back and forth with the community. But until then, for myself and Dakota, we will see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.